What's up? Okay, so many people come to me and say that their diet either has worked for them or is working for them currently. And in this video, I'm going to take a look at what actually works and what doesn't work at all or sets you up for short-term success at best, so you can avoid this stuff and actually have long-term freedom and happiness with your food in a way that really works. Brittany Brown here, founder over at Beating Binge Eating. Have had the honor of leading thousands of women to what we call food freedom forever. And let me tell you, I've seen it all. So many times on our calls where we talk to women, right, and we're talking to them for the first time, one of the biggest things that we hear when we ask, like, you know, hey, are you on a diet? Hey, how are you eating? Or, hey, what's caused your struggle in the past? It's this thing where they're like, well, this diet worked for me for a month or two, and then I just let myself go, and then it worked again, and then I tried this diet and that worked. And there's this use of the word like, this worked for me, or currently, you know, I'm able to stick to this diet for a few days and it's working. And this always blows my mind. I really want to look at the definition of working. So, you know, here's my definition of working. For me to say that a way of eating or a way of being works for me, it looks like freedom. It looks like ease. It looks like I'm not fighting my cravings. I'm not thinking about food. I'm able to focus on things that matter in my life. Whether the diet's there or not there, there's no rules to follow. Things are easy. Weight comes off without fighting. I don't gain weight if I have a weekend out with my friends, right? That is the definition of working. Working to me is not, right? Let's say weight loss happens, but you're fighting cravings. You're fighting binge urges. You are struggling with emotional eating. You're either on or off track. You're thinking about food all the time. You're prepping, you're counting, you're tracking, you're consumed. It's taking more energy than maybe 5-10% of your focus or your energy when you're, you know, hungry and sit down to eat. If something or some method is doing that, that's not the definition of working, even if weight loss is happening, or even if controlling your cravings is happening, or even if not binging is happening. It's not truly working just because you white-knuckled it through a day, right? Working means everything lasts. So take an honest look. Is your method right now working? Is your method of relating to your body and food actually getting you long-term, sustainable, happy, joy-filled life results and whatever that looks like? And from everything I've studied, from my personal struggle for over a decade with binge emotional eating, I gained and lost the same 40 plus pounds over and over. From helping our thousands of women, I can say with 100% confidence, I will battle with anyone on this. I will stamp it on my forehead. That would be interesting, actually. I might not stamp it on my forehead, but I would stick it with a note on my forehead. I don't want a forehead tattoo. But diets don't work. They make things worse. They make you crave more food. They make you crazy. I know it's scary to let them go. The idea of letting diets go when I relied on them for my sanity and control for so long was quite frankly terrifying. It's terrifying for every woman that we help. And that step into that unknown that's on the other side. You know, so many coaches have you just go from dieting to just eating whatever, and that's scary, and that's not the right way to do it. There's a step-by-step way to do it, a step-by-step way to get you to true freedom, not the whole like, ooh, I didn't binge last night freedom. The freedom where it's like, wow, I don't have urges to binge anymore. Life is fun. I get to focus on things. I get to go play with my kids or my family or my friends without a food hangover and anxiety about my body. Like, that is the kind of freedom that you deserve, and that's what I want you to have. So if that kind of freedom sounds exciting for you, I promise you, no matter where you're at, how long you've struggled, how many diets you've tried, it's not a willpower problem. You're not broken. You're not the one at fault here, right? Diets don't work for 95% of people. The small percentage that they work for, it's because there's more than a diet taking place, right? There's a deep embodied change that happens in their relationship with their body and food. And if you want a step-by-step path to have this deep embodied change so food can become easy, then I have a free training for you under this video. So either click the link in the description or click the button under around some page with this video. Go click that now. Get the free training. This training will set you up for what we call food freedom forever. It will show you what stands in your way of it, what's happening in your brain and body that causes you to struggle, and what to do to break out of that struggle for good. And this isn't just one of those things where I'm sharing what worked for me, right? This is, over a decade of experience. This is transcending my struggle the decade before that. This is helping thousands of others. This is our system that we've helped so many women with put into a free training for you. So go click that link someplace on this video, and I will see you in the next one.